And an earring to start with is a customer all-time favorite. We have your Amazonite, and then we also have this in the ruby zoisite, which is, talk about a rare occurrence in Mother Nature to have two gemstones that actually combine together. That's all natural. So no two will be alike. So that just takes us to a whole nother category in rare gemstones. But a perfect length coming in at 1 3/4 of an inch in length, and then diamonds, champagne diamond accents right here at the top. Beautiful custom bezel setting, all done by hand. These are my own earrings in the Amazonite that I have. I wear these constantly, and I could not be more excited because Carol today, and start thinking gifts, start thinking about treats for yourself, costume jewelry pricing, to be honest with you, at $99. One of the best prices we've ever offered, the best price we've ever offered, and then having 5 or 6 monthly flex payments with that HSN charge card. I think it's just a little too good to pass up. This earring brightens everyone up, frames your face beautifully, and these are two of my favorite choices of the gems that you originally brought in that are still available, but limited.
So, right, very, very limited. So we brought back these two. I was reading the reviews today, and so many of you, first of all, it's a customer pick, and it's mostly 5. Let me see, I wrote it down. It was 84 reviews. Most of them were 5-star reviews. So what's so great about this earring? First of all, the ruby zoisite, which is what so many of our Rarity girls, so many of you were writing about, was you couldn't believe the beauty and the equal distribution of the red ruby. And every woman look more beautiful. So let me just tell you about this earring. It's called the Beach Wave earring. The Beach Wave, if you take a look at the scalloping on the faceted teardrop shape, it literally looks like the top of the waves when you look out into the ocean. That is 22, almost the most pure gold. 24 karat is the highest, at $2,000 an ounce right now, the highest gold has ever been. 22 karat gold plating, sterling silver. You've got 7 points of genuine champagne diamonds going up the ear wire. The earring is lightweight, but has a bold presence. The colors absolutely, what I love about an earring, and anyone, Lynn said to me before the show, she goes, because your shows are very earring intensive. I'm all about the earring. It's been a very minimalist fashion, spring and summer for me. I actually was social distancing a lot, and I was just wearing, I didn't even put on jeans because I got so fat. I was just wearing leggings. And wait, normally I wear leggings and a tank top. Let me tell you, for COVID, it became leggings and anything that was like big and blousy on the bottom that would cover my butt. You know the story. But every day when I would walk out, I cannot leave without an earring, and I'll tell you why. One is because my piercings are a little bit pulled. So I don't like to walk around with just my earlobes naked with my piercings that are, they're just not beautiful anymore. They're not 13-year-old little piercings. I can't leave without color around my face, without a little bit of sparkle. I wanted to give you everything in this earring. The earring that you could wear alone. You don't have to wear anything with it. The earring that is going to, look at the top. Lynn and I are wearing floral tonight. We're wearing the same floral, Carol Brody top. And thank you,
We're
Linny.
twin sisters.
But look at, yeah, we're twinning, totally. And if you look at the earring in Lynn's ear, it completely just picks up a color in the blouse. It's that Amazonite. And the thing about Amazonite, you will never see yourself coming and going in Amazonite.
And an update on the Amazonite, I have fewer than 200. They could very well go in the next couple of minutes. So if you have your heart set on that beautiful, how do you describe that color, Carol? Because I know you just started on there, but to me, it's like serene beauty beyond.
Okay, I don't know if you said this once or if it was another one of my girlfriend hosts. Somebody described it as lagoon blue. And it's always stuck in my head. I kind of love that. It's lagoon, it's a green blue. It's got more green than blue. It's the color of, I want to say Amazonite, because there's no color in the world like it. I've never seen another gemstone with that ring. How about you?
I agree, and it's almost like it's lit within. Almost could be like a neon undertone, and I'm gonna say that the same thing. When you see that unique combination here of ruby and what we call, this is Mother Nature at its finest. I mean, definitely this is an exotic zoisite with the ruby and the green together. Same thing, it's lit within because it has those beautiful facets. That is an extraordinary, you have got to get those earrings, Vicki. I'm not kidding.
I know, I have to tell you something, Victoria. They look so good on Victoria, but they look good. In all fairness, even though Victoria is the movie star of all movie stars, they really look beautiful on everyone. And one of the things, I wanted to go down like my checklist for a perfect earring and why, if you're going to buy one earring today, this may be the one.
Well,
one
at this price too, Carol, at $99, I said, this is costume jewelry when you think of it, and there's champagne diamonds on here.
Champagne diamonds, 22 karat gold, genuine sterling silver, very large, hand-faceted teardrop shapes. These are like flickering candles. So when you put this in your ear, it is literally like candlelight. It is the perfect length. The rarities of each one of these gems. Ruby zoisite is only from one region in the world. One region. So when we talk about gemstones that you can only find in one place, and these are from Tanzania,
we may have
already.
Sorry, Carol, I think you may have just froze up there for 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a whole new world of Skyping back and forth, but we're gonna make sure we have clear lines. I do want to mention on Facebook, Geraldine just said she has 2 pair of these earrings, and she said they're beautiful. They're so simple. They have an elongated shepherd's hook. They're super, super lightweight. You can see that with the movement, and you get that perfect balance of intense color of natural gemstone and that little shimmer and beautiful sparkle. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and show you one of the hottest trends in a chain link. Speaking of diamonds and shimmer and colors of diamonds, we have, let me see if I can put this around up here. This is that chain link. And the last time Carol and I presented the chain link in the necklace, it was very similar to this with the genuine diamonds on one of the actual links, completely sold out in less than 2 minutes. Wait till you see the surprise. I know I'm all over the place, but I was thinking diamonds and that hot look, and then I was thinking the bracelet. Believe it or not, that diamond bracelet is coming up for under, I'm just gonna say under $100. I'll leave it at that. Fewer than 100 in the Amazonite, super, super busy. There you are, beautiful. Sorry about that.
Hello. No, it's cutting out for me too. You know, I live in New York City and I live in high rise, but it's an older building. So Wi-Fi, which, you know, you can get Wi-Fi in third world countries. For some reason, in New York City, I am having a hard time with my Wi-Fi, but okay, we'll just go from that. Ladies, I just wanted to share with you again, with my beach wave earring, we have sold over 8,000 of these. This was a Connie Craig Carol. Connie's one of my best friends, and Connie was the original person who redesigned this earring for me. She put diamonds up the wire because we originally just had a plain gold wire. She's the one who came up with, she said, Carol, we have to do it in this color, and this color, and this color. And she went crazy. We just hung up before this call, so she may actually be watching. Lynn, Connie, and I, we are blondes that love each other. And, you know, so Connie really, really loved this. You've got that, you know, the briolette faceting, that checkerboard faceting. That's, first of all, nobody does that with genuine gemstones anymore because it's really expensive. That's all done by hand, all of that faceting.
They're beautiful.
But when I use an opaque gemstone, opaque gemstones suck light in. They've got great color, but they take light in. When I facet them for you, they shoot light out. So it's no different than faceting a diamond or a topaz or anything else. I'm sending light out onto your face.
Quick update, Amazonite just about gone. Congratulations, $40 off, 5 flex pays. I can't wait for you to get these at home. And another great way to say